everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. I am super excited. It's actually from Cyber Monday. I ordered legit on Cyber Monday, but I'll explain it and then we're gonna walk through all of it, and then there's a couple of free gifts that I want to talk about as well. As you can see by everything, the desk is exactly the same as it was after we left our chit chat yesterday morning. And today my goal is to clean this desk off. It is quite a mess. I just did not have any energy or motivation to mess with anything in here yesterday. I haven't even written my blurb yesterday, or maybe even the day before that too. I don't know. I'm not even exactly sure. This is the rose gilt. No, this is the rose gold Antiqua in here. So we're quite a few days back of trying to write in things. So yeah, that's my goal for today, is like to get this done. As far as family stuff, this is the last day that everybody's gonna be here. Grandma and grandpa leave really early in the morning, and then my mom leaves in the afternoon. So this is our last full day with everybody. Johnny and his mom are on the way to IHOP right now, picking up all sorts of breakfast stuff for everybody, because we're all kind of tired after yesterday, especially me. I'm super tired. And today's my chill, relaxed day. And then we're gonna open some presents. So we have like a little mini first Christmas, and then we'll do real Christmas when it's just the four of us. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. So I have like leftover curls that I'm keeping. It's like, this is the messy curl day. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with my hair at all because it already still has that little bit of curl left in it. I was super excited about all the Nutcracker stuff. The girls did amazing. It was a lot of work. Like, I did decorating. I helped wrap the bouquets. We assembled 50 bouquets and wrapped them up and made them look good. So I helped with that. I helped with trees. I didn't bake cookies this time. Last year I did bake the orange cookies, but I just baked a double batch for the family, and then I gave some to my friends the other day when we had the favorite things party. And usually I bake like one of those big like serving trays full of cookies. I just didn't do it. I was sore throaty and I didn't want to make sore throat germ cookies, so I didn't do that. But my mom ran to the store and got cookies for everybody. So we still passed out cookies, which was so great. I really like being that mom. I am that dance mom. Like, after their big rehearsals, I try to always have a big treat for everybody. So I baked like 60 cookies one of the times and passed them out. It's always good. And it was really funny. One of the older girls, she's one of the teen girls, she comes out when we're disassembling everything at the end, and she like looks right at me and like is kind of looking around, but mostly looking at me. And she's like, does anybody have any spare snacks? I'm hungry. I'm like, you know I do, come on. And I went and gave her some more cookies. I gave her like one of the boxes, like, pass them out to everybody. Like, you know the drill. And so I knew she was like targeting me. It was just the cutest thing. And I was like, I want to be that mom. I want to be the mom that the kids know, like, always has a little special treat for them and just, you know, makes them happy. One of the days after rehearsal, I was like almost in happy tears because the kids were so happy. Their rehearsal was a long thing. They're dancing. It's a lot of energy they're using. So I love having like something special at the end of that for them to be able to kind of like celebrate that. And they were just so happy. Just seeing the smiles on their faces just meant everything to me. So I wanna continue to be that mom. Even when I was sore throaty, I made sure that we still had cookies to hand out. But as far as the actual dress rehearsal and then Nutcracker, it was just amazing. The older girls work so hard, and the little ones do too, but the older ones put so much into it, and it's just beautiful to watch. So I'm like smiling the whole time I get to watch, and I'm going back and forth to help both kids here and there, but there are a lot of moms like working together, helping out each other. The older kids do help the younger kids as well. So it wasn't as much of me having to go back and forth during the actual show. So that was good. I got to really enjoy watching most of it for the first time. You know, my tiny one was super tiny. So I did sit with the little tiny ones in the audience after they had their part. I got to watch the whole thing and really enjoy it. It was great. I got a couple of pictures to show of everybody. I didn't get a picture like of me in my dress. I wore some cute little boots. I'll show the boots up on the screen. I'll show the dress up on the screen. I just really dress up for this one. It's like, I don't really dress up when we have date nights and stuff. Most of the time I'll maybe wear a dress here and there, but nothing really fancy. And this is like my time every year to dress up. It's like, we're gonna go do the Nutcracker and dress up. And I'm taking Livy to the Austin Ballet Nutcracker with all the dance team, basically the whole dance team, and I'll dress up for that too, but not nearly to this degree. Like, I wore the best of the best outfit this time. Next time I'll just wear a nice dress or a nice shirt and pants and call it done. I have that Son of a Nutcracker shirt. I might just wear that to the Nutcracker. I don't know, but I have a Christmas shirt on today. This one's actually from Buc-ee's. We had to stop at Buc-ee's on the way to a dance thing. So it says, let's bake stuff and watch Christmas movies. Super cute, love it. So I'm gonna wear my little Christmas shirt today. The only thing we have out of the house or scheduled at all is she has her solo rehearsal. So she does that pretty much every week. So I'll just go bring a planner or two and just dabble with stuff, or I'll work on a crochet project that I'm working on a blanket for Livy. And that's pretty much it. So let's talk about my Cyber Monday order. I'm adjusting in my chair here. I got an IT Cosmetics order. Let's see, I ordered a bunch of stuff. I had seen somebody talking about, they did a picture of their face like midday, and their face looked just like my face. Like my makeup like melts off my face. It doesn't stick. I've tried tons of little primer samples. You guys, I think I've talked about this before. I've tried primer samplers. I've never liked primers. They just don't work, and they don't think they make any difference. And sometimes I feel like they make my makeup look even worse. It's like, what's the point of this extra step? And I've watched the people, they're like, first you need to moisturize, let it dry. Then you need to prime, then let it dry. Then you need to put on your foundation or CC cream and let it dry. And then you can do the powder, and then you can do a setting spray, and then your makeup will last forever, right? Never has happened for me. I've tried the various steps, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And the day before this lady posted, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna ask the moms groups, because they know their stuff, they know their makeup stuff. I'm like, give me the exact primer. And then this lady posts the exact same thing basically. She's like, what do I do? My makeup looks like this at the end of the day. Like I rub off certain areas, it's kind of like melting off certain areas. What do I do? And there were a couple people on there that's like, your primer has to go with your foundation, because some of them are silicone based and some of them are water based, as then they're like oil and water, they don't mix. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly right. Because I know these primers are like super slippery. They definitely feel silicone-y. And that's every primer I've ever tried. So of course, if I'm trying like all the wrong primers, it doesn't matter if they're good primers or not, they're not gonna work with my water-based makeup. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna get the exact primer that goes with my exact makeup, and hopefully it will work. And if it doesn't work, I will find another water-based one to try and find one that works. I'm having like hair touch my eyelash and stuff. So that's what I did. I went exactly after seeing that thread. I was like, I'm getting the foundation that I really like. I've tried out other ones that I haven't liked as much. I've been dabbling with various different things that I haven't liked as much. So I'm gonna get the real deal, what I like, which is IT Cosmetics. I really like their CC cream. And I'm going to order their exact primer. And so I went onto their website to see, and it was Cyber Monday. And so they had things like 50% off and lots of sales, lots of free with order things. So that's what I did. I got IT Cosmetics stuff. And this is the one that I really like. Your Skin But Better CC cream. And I usually get Fair Light, but it ends up being too dark on me. I feel like it darkens over time in the bottle. So I did end up getting Fair this time. And this is the one I like, the silver bottle. They have like a purpley bottle, some other color bottle. They're different variations, and this is the one that I like. This is full coverage for me, which I love. I have been trying out this e.l.f. Camo CC cream, and it's really good too, but it's not full coverage. It's like a medium coverage. So I don't like it nearly as much, but this one's a $15 bottle. This one's more like a $50 bottle. So they're like basically the same size bottle, way cheaper. Maybe I can get away with some medium coverage here and there, right? Like, this is very expensive. So on sale, it was great because it was super cheap. Love this one. These ones are decent enough. Like, they get the job done, and I do have to mix colors because I can't find a right color match. But the Fair Light, I've really liked. And then this is, I think, the warmer shade. I've been trying to do cool tones, and I've tried, I think, a couple of neutral tones. I'm trying to find my undertone. I'm pretty sure I'm warm toned because I'm olive toned. Like, I have an olivey undertone. And I found out, I don't know my dad's side of the family, but I asked my mom, I was like, what nationality and what history do they have? And she's like, they were Italian. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I've got like really thick, dark hair. I've got the olivey toned skin. So I have some Italian heritage. And yeah, so I'm trying the warm, I think this is the warm undertone that you're supposed to use with olive toned skin. So I got that, and I'm gonna show you guys my receipt, but I'm gonna put my address down. So everything is marked with a dot, right? Everything is marked with a dot. Everything is quantity 1, except this one right here is starred and underlined, and it's the CC cream, right? I don't know what happened or why it happened. I thought I ordered 1. Actually, I thought I ordered 2, but the quantity says 1. I ended up getting 3. So I don't know if that was just a special deal with the star on it. but I got 3 of those bottles, which is amazing. So I have this for days and days. Like, this stuff lasts a while. And then, you know, I'm super cheap. I saved that tissue paper if you watched my last video. When it's all done and it won't pump out anymore, because it does have a little pump thing on it, I cut the bottle open. Just slice it open and then start digging it out and use it for weeks after that. It's like, there's still so much product in there. If you just toss it, then you're tossing away tons of product. And with a $50 bottle, you know, I'm gonna scrape out every single teeny tiny bit I can. So I don't know what happened. It's like Merry Christmas to me. I got 3 of them. And then I did get their primer, Your Skin But Better Primer Plus All Day Grip Technology. So hopefully it's good. I put on the CC cream, the camo CC cream today. Here's the primer bottle. Again, like, all their stuff's very expensive, but if it works, I'm willing to splurge on that to get something that's gonna work. I just want it. So I did end up looking through their store. I also got a serum. This one says, Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Serum. It's just something you're supposed to use at night. Just a serum night cream thing. And like, I'm getting to be a little older. I need to start taking care of my skin a little better, but it's a little beauty serum put on at night. I've got a niacinamide that I put on at night too now, like trying to do some good stuff for my skin. And then I got one of their brushes. This one was recommended, I think, for their foundation or their primer. I don't know, but I got their brush because it was like the one that they recommended. I wanted to do everything by the book. And then I got the Bye Bye Under Eye, and I used to use this, and I bought multiple bottles of this. But again, I'm trying out, like, okay, this one's expensive. What can I try that will do the same job? And I haven't found one that I've liked nearly as much as this one. So after like 2 years of me experimenting with various different primers, and I mean, even before we moved into this house, I was experimenting with primers and not having anything that I thought worked great. I got light nude for this, which is a neutral one. Yeah, I tried multiple different eye concealers, eye lotions. I have dark circles. This one is legit. Like, this one, you need just the tiniest little dab, and it is full coverage under there. So very excited to get that one again. And I'm just like, I'm getting too old to be trying out all these things that just don't work, and I haven't loved the way my makeup has looked since I've been experimenting with all this stuff. And now I got the exact one I want with their exact primer, with their exact concealer, like the ones that I know have worked for me in the past, except I'm adding in the primer to make it work better, because still, by the end of the day, this one has melted off my face. So yeah, that's my rant and my discussion about that. And then I got 2 free gifts. So we're gonna walk through these. I knew I was getting this one, but I did not know about this one. So it was a surprise again, like full on Christmas time. Got their superhero lash. I will try it out. And it also came with Confidence in a Gel Lotion, Oil-Free, 72-Hour Hydration, Weightless Moisturizer. So a teeny tiny sampling of that. And then this one had a lot of samples in it. So I can open it up. And I like the bag for this one. We do a lot of dance competition travels, and we have a couple of trips planned up this summer. So another little travel bag. That's super cute. Little pink travel bag. And then I think it's the same thing. No, this is the cleanser. Confidence in a Cleanser. So their cleanser. I also got Confidence in a Cream, an anti-aging Amore rejuvenation cream. We also got another thing, Confidence in an Eye Cream. So this is their anti-fatigue treatment for eye cream. It said super peptide. So I'm going to give all these a try. Hello Results, Wrinkle Reducing Daily Retinol. Lovely. And then last one is Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep Skin Transforming Pillow Cream. So this is all the little different creams and anti-aging stuff that I probably need to start using. I've like dabbled with a few different things. Still, it's like touching my eyelash. I've dabbled with a few different things, and I'm slowly like trying to build up a skincare routine so that I can keep my skin looking somewhat decent. But there you go. There's my whole IT Cosmetics goodness. Before we jump into the swatch, let's go ahead and do Advent. This is day 11 here. This one feels bulky here at the bottom, so let's see what this one is. Ooh, we got more washi tape, and the washi tape I will keep and use. I love washi tape, especially theirs is super cute, so I'm gonna keep these 2. Where is my other one? I don't know what I did with my other little like skinny mini. I know I had it. Pretty sure I had it. I'll have to check the unboxing video, because I don't know that I swatched this one in my Christmas washi. Now that I'm like thinking about it, let's see, did I swatch it in here? It means it's put in a different section, or it's misplaced or something. Yeah, I don't have it in here, so I don't know I'm positive that I got it, right? I'm gonna have to go back to that unboxing video and see, but it is not swatched on here, so I don't know what I did with the actual washi itself. It's somewhere, I just don't know where. Yeah, so that's gonna be a mystery to figure out where my other washi went, but I will end up swatching this one as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the duplicate washi. I'm in it for the stickers and washi and like one other thing. Let's see, we're gonna use the pinks, and I have two really pinky pinks that seem very light, so I'm interested to be doing some writing with them. All right, here we go. We're gonna use this one, Inky Bara Fairy Tale Pink. That's gonna be our swatch for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and clear off some room on the desk so I can use the other camera, and then we will hop into that. All right, I need to still go ahead and write for, I think today and yesterday. So yeah, that was yesterday. This is legit today. I think I did. Okay, this will be today, and then for you guys, this is today. We're gonna ink swatch this one, Inky Bara Fairy Tale Pink. I really like these pinks, but I feel like they're gonna be really light for writing, like actual writing. So it's gonna be a good test. I'm gonna try to leave my thing open while I'm doing both things. And this is not a shimmer at all. A lot of it there. Oops, I did a little bit of splashing. That would be cute. It's so pretty. Both of the, I got two pinks. Malibu Blush, which I always want to say Malibu Blush because the BLs, it just like messes up. Tongue twistery. And then this one, Fairy Tale Pink from Inky Bara. Oh, I did get it on myself. Oops. I got it on my actual table. Okay, so and see, that one holds really good. Hopefully it works nicely. Okay, see how light that is? It's really beautiful, but super light. Didn't get it on my fingers. Okay, now I can cap it. I'm learning. It's only taken me, 11 days of swatching to figure it out. And then we need that sticker as well. This one's cute. It's got a little baking bunny on it. And then I will let this sample dry, and then I will go ahead and write about yesterday. It's mostly just going to be Nutcracker talk. I had so much fun. I really actually enjoy doing the decorating before the show because I want to be there for the dress rehearsal so I can like watch into the second act and watched Livy do her dress rehearsal dancing. And then the rest of the time I could work on decorating with the moms and have a lot of fun with the moms. Love the color, even though it is light. It's just like that perfect, beautiful shade of pink. Love it. Okay, let that dry, and I will write my day's stuff, and that's it. So I just gotta clean this desk off. I'll probably work on that until everybody gets back with food. And sneak peek, I saw the mystery of the washi tape. I had just left it in here. So it was underneath in between stuff because it's so thin. I just overlooked it. So I do have the washi tape. I just need to swatch it, so that will also be on the agenda once this is all dry. And then today's video is a good one. I have done 2 HOBONICHI hauls, but I have not walked through their planners fully. So this video is going to be a HOBONICHI walkthrough. I do have weeks planners, I do have the A5 cousin, and I also have an A6 HON. And this one I plan on definitely using next year. I love the cuteness of this and the little cover on this one, but I've got the 3 different types of planners to walk through in this video, so it is a comprehensive like HOBONICHI style planner walkthrough, and yeah, we're just gonna hop right into that. Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and I did a HOBONICHI unboxing for these guys, and I'm going to walk through them in this video, just like page by page, show you how all of the pages work out. There's different pages in the beginning and the end, and every year it seems like they may change a little bit, so I wanted to go ahead and walk through them, and I'm also going to be comparing the 2 sizes. I have the English A5 cousin, and I also have the English A6 HON. HONs are the ones with like the harder covers that you don't need an actual cover on. This cover is more papery, so people tend to sticker it up and put a clear cover on it or a bigger cover on it. So this one's made for covers, whereas the HON is not. The HON is just made to be its standalone planner. So that's just something to keep in mind, but we're gonna walk through the size differences and talk about the layouts and things in this video. So let's go ahead and hop in. Today we're just gonna walk through the beginning and ending pages of all of the HOBONICHI planners that I received. So I ended up getting an A6 HON, 2 different styles of weeks, one with the harder cover and then one with the sneaker cover, which is just a flimsy one, and then an actual cousin, which I never thought I'd get an A5 cousin, but I did. So I'm super excited about these. I ended up placing an original order to get some covers for some planners, and then got the weeks at that time. And then I saw they released an English A6 HON in the Dragons, and I had to have it. I just had to do it, so I went ahead and got my cousin for comparison's sake and things. I may end up using it for journaling, but I wanted to walk through a little bit of the differences and walk through those beginning pages, because in my haul videos I didn't really cover that information. So we are going to start with the A6 English Edition HON. This one did come with the board. It's got the elastic band as well. I'm going to go ahead and open it and try it out with pins. It does look like a little thin thing, but it does look like it's elastic. So this is one of those pencil boards. The general idea is, if you don't want your papers to get all crinkly and stuff and written on the back side, you just put the pencil board down, so you're just writing on the one paper and you're not ridging up the next paper down. So people use them, people love them. I haven't used or been interested in this at all. And this pin loop is not elastic, it is plastic. So let's see, you're gonna have a thin pin to go in something like that. Or maybe even just one with a, yeah, I don't know how pins are gonna fit in there. That's gonna be super tight. This is a thin Erin Condren pen and it is just not going in. So I would totally use it in a way with a pen that clips and just clip my pen right there. That's how I would use it. Maybe that's how it's intended to be used. I probably would flip it like that to like make it fit with the pen this way. Or I mean fit with the planner this way. Depending on where you have your pencil board. It might make more sense to clip it on the back or clip it on the front. But I was thinking if I'm clipping it on the front, it's like sticking out past my book. So I don't like that. So you would have to play around with it if you want it in there, but I don't see very many pens actually fitting all the way through that hole, but it does hold on to my clip decently enough. Okay, so that's just something, you can buy these for any of the size planners. I'm pretty sure they have them for week sizes as well, but this one actually came with the HON, which is nice. So the HON is made with a thicker cover and it does not really fit in the covers. This is a HOBONICHI Dreamy Soda cover. The HON doesn't really fit in there. It's just too big with that cover on it. So I tried to slide it in and it could fit, but I didn't want to like damage the actual cover. So this one's made to not have that kind of cover. If you want a cover on it, you have to find one that says HON and be a HON specific cover. So let's move into this planner a little bit and we'll talk about all the little goodness of this one. So first up, this one is the, you know, the nicer, thicker type of cover. And it is embroidered. This is actually like material, which is super cute. It's nice and textured. You feel the little seahorses or sea dragons as they call it. And yeah, it's beautiful. I love, love, love the cover. That's what really sold me on this one. I love dated pages. So this one's just your monthlies and your daily pages. And I love that. So again, it is the HON. So it has the HON design on the front and back coverlet page. It's got the 2 ribbon bookmarks. So it matches the front cover. And then it also matches that HON paper. And then moving into the front pages, you get the little title page there. You get your calendar and it shows this year big and then last year and next year as smaller calendars if you need to reference any of that. And generally speaking, I don't tend to use these. I don't tend to like dot them up or anything, but I sometimes need to know like what day last year was. So it's actually helpful to have it for reference. Every once in a while I will need to know that. And then moving in, you get these little trackers. And the thing that really gets me about the Hobonichis, and you're going to hear me complain about this in every single Hobonichi video I ever make, I do not like red. I do not like red in my planner. Every single Sunday is red. So all the Sundays are red on these. All the Sundays are red in the monthlies and even on weekly pages, which this one doesn't happen to have weekly pages, but the red just sticks out like a sore thumb for me. But that's how you tell where the weekends are. Saturday is gray, the Sunday is red. And so it's easy to see, it stands out really hard. And then there is your trackers for the whole month. So you've got your numbers and your days of the week right next to it. You've got lots of space for tracking whatever metrics you want. So there are 11 dots here. You could track up to 11 different things. If you want a dot pen or color code or have symbols, you could totally do that. Moving in, you get all of those for the whole year up in the beginning there. And then this one is done in This one's done in a neat way. You can see the beginning one, it gives you one for December, so December 2023, and it gives you all the way to March. So you can do quite a bit of forward planning, and you can also start your planner early before 2024 actually kicks in. So I always think that's really nice when they include a little bit extras for those months. So again, you get the monthly calendar that's done the same way. You get that December and you'll get all the way through March in these monthlies. Let's see, I'm going slow. December, January, February, March, and you can see it's 2025. I can't believe we're mentioning 2025 at all, but there you go. And all the monthlies look the exact same here. You get your Monday start, weekends together, Saturday again is in blue, And then Sunday again is in red, which again, I don't like the red. Other than the red, I would totally be happy with the look of everything. I love the writing that they use. I do love the Japanese symbols still throughout the planner. I am trying to learn Japanese, so it's helpful to have some Japanese symbols here and there. You also get your week numbers, and I do like the way these little headers are done. They do that on the daily pages as well. You get that cute little block header. You get some margin space. I'm gonna go to September because that's the one that has the 6th week in it. So it looks like you just get a little tiny piece of the month on the last, when it has 6 weeks. You just get a little teeny tiny half month there. And then moving in, you get all the way, you get March 2025 as a monthly, and then you move into your actual daily pages. So it says turning the page to a new year. You get this overview page for notes or goal planning or whatever you want. And then at the beginning of each month, you get an unlined or ungridded like title page sort of thing. And then you move into your daily pages. And here's where I find that, again, you get lots of color. I'm gonna flip to one that has 2 sides. You get the really cool little title page. Everything is dated in this, which I love, a daily dated page. You get some checklisting for like to-do lists. You get your hourly, so you can do like a schedule on this part. And then this could be for notes or more to-dos or journaling. I could totally see myself ignoring all of the stuff on here and just use this page as a journaling page. And then it gives you a quote at the end of every page. See, quotes. And it also gives you the monthly calendar, which I wish they wouldn't. I'll put some sort of sticker over that or try to ignore it. But each month is going to have its own color. So the month is this like burnt orangey red color. It's all of this. All of the writing is the exact same color. So moving into the other months, you got a purple month. All of it's going to be purple. You got a brown month. All of it's going to be brown. So you're going to get that throughout the entire planner. All of them are different colored the whole way through. So keep that in mind if you don't like a lot of color in your planner. Hobonichi is totally not for you. So you get all those daily pages. We're going to go all the way to the end of the month here. So there's the last day of the month. You get that new page for February, and then you move into your dated February pages. And that's how this whole planner is set up. And this one is great because it has a daily page. It's a nice little A6 form-fitting planner. And then you get some graph at the back. Just some graph paper. This one goes all the way to the edge, whereas these pages don't. They have a little bit of a border around all the daily pages. Your note pages in the back go all the way to the edges. And then you get some various different pages in the back here. You get your timetable, you get your graph papers with little graphs on it, you get your favorites. You can circle whatever it is. You can put your date of the favorite, lots of those. Then you get this My 100 list, and it tells you what to do here. Make a list of up to 100 entries for anything you want. Things to accomplish this year, books you've read, movies you've seen, snacks you've tried, shops you want to visit. It's up to you. So you put whatever 100 things, you have room for a title there. I think that's cute. Also, an interview with myself. It has lots of questions for you to answer. It gives you some sweets to make at home. It gives you caring for your eyes. Some of these are interesting. A vision check. Words to remember. It says, write down memorable phrases you encounter throughout the year that you don't want to forget. And I would totally use this as like a kid quote page. Like if one of them says something super cute, I'm going to write it down in something like this. And then 365 days checkoff sheet. So again, if you want to habit track or track something, here you go. You get a little highlights page. It says looking back at the year 2024. Getting the most out of your Hobonichi. It gives you some things that you can write about. A gift tracker. Addresses, a personal notes page, and then more info about Hobonichi. And there's your back cover, and that's it for this one. Super duper cute. Love this one. Definitely plan on using this one. Maybe for journaling, maybe it's just like my everyday to-do listing type of page. I just love that it's a dated daily page, and it's very small. Okay, moving on to the weeks size. These are both weeks. One happens to be a mega, so you can see even with the binding on this one, it's less pages. So in these, you don't still get a page a day on either one of these planners, but this one does have more notes pages. So they're basically the exact same, except more notes pages and different covers. And I happen to really love this one because it is shimmery. So I thought maybe I would use this as some sort of reference, like maybe washi tape references or pen testing or something, because it is super cute. And it's not one that I'm going to want to get rid of at the end of the year. It's going to be one that I would love to have as a reference book because it's so shiny and pretty and the cover's nice. Let's just walk through the beginning pages of these. I'll show you the main page as well, but you get the same kind of thing, your calendar. These ones are done with the old Tomoe River paper, so it is not white. You can see the cream paper versus the new Tomoe River paper. This is the Sanzen, and it is very white compared to this yellowy paper. So again, like not a planner that I'm gonna love using because of the creamy paper. Again, red's all over it. So there is the tracker. This one just has like a line a day for the tracking. Your monthly spreads look very similar. Going through, all your monthlies are together up at the front. And again, you'll get through to that March. And then you get to your weekly page, and these ones are set up as a horizontal, which I'm going to flip so you can see a little better. You get your horizontal spread and then your lined page every week. And then you get this little line, but you do not have to use that line. And there are lines too that go across, so you can use one of these sections every day if you want. So all the way across if you want, or you can just ignore all of those extra lines. You get the same kind of thing. The quotes and the calendar on all the pages. So all the pages look the same, and then the stuff in the back should be the same, just in different form because it's done in a weekly page. And this one has 72. This one has 73 lined pages in the back. You get different things in this one, actually, using things around to measure size. You got a little centimeters down the side of it. You get your favorites, you get your 100 list, your interview with yourself, mostly the same, but a couple of different things here. Seasonal sweets to make at home, 365 days checklist, addresses, your own information here to like put in case you lose your planner, and then all the Hobonichi info, the little code on there, and then the end. So these two are done the exact same way, except this one has more of those pages in the back. So it goes to 217. So even if you use those 52 weekly blank pages as a daily page, you still would not get to 365 pages. So you don't get a page a day in here. Unfortunately, you don't. But it's still a lot of notes pages if you get the mega. And then last but not least, let's talk Hobonichi Cousin. And this one does have your weekly and daily pages in it, and the daily pages are dated, which is something you don't get in a lot of these Tomoe River paper planners. I've reviewed quite a few of these now. Currently, it's my favorite category of planner, so I've reviewed tons of these Tomoe River paper planners, and this is one of the very few that has dated daily pages. A lot of them have room for a daily page, but most of them are not dated. So let's walk through. This one has the cream color on the inside. Again, the new Sanzen Tomoe River paper, the paper that's more white. You get your year. You get your trackers. This one gives you room for 10, and then there's actually a little checklist box. So it's like your top 3 of the month up in this top section. And because this one's A5, it's so much bigger, you get a big gap at the bottom too to write whatever important things you need for the month, or you can write your goals, whatever you want on there. This one happens to be just January through December here. And then your monthly calendars. Again, same setup as the other ones. All the monthly calendars are chunked together. And then this one has all the weekly pages chunked together. So this is a weekly vertical spread. Most of the A5 Tomoe River paper planners have these same size columns. So most of the Hobonichi Cousin sticker kits and things that all the various companies make, they'll tend to be this sizing, 1.3 inch. So they fit in the Sterling Ink A5 vertical, or Estelle A5 verticals. The Wonderland Unstacked Weekends also is the same size column for those. It's just a lot of the Tomoe River paper planners are designed around these same vertical columns. So you get all your weekly pages chunked in the front, and then you get to your daily pages. These pages are set up just the same way as the HON daily pages. You get that one title page that's ungridded, but you can see the grids behind it, so you could totally use that for writing if you need to, like I would. And then your daily pages are set up the same way. Completely colored the same color as your tab. You get your quote, your calendar, all the way through. All the way through. And this one you get a couple of lined papers, like 4. What is it? This one, so 5 front and backs there. And then you have a timetable. You get graph paper, favorites. They're all just done a tiny bit different. My 100 list. Interview with myself is on half a page since it's a much bigger form factor. You get your recipes on 1 page. You get your caring for your eyes page. Instead of the 2-page spread, you get 1. Words to remember. Your 365-day checkoff. All your info to get the most out of your Hobonichi. Things you can write about. And then gift ideas, addresses, your personal information. So if your book gets lost, you have that. And then all the Hobonichi social medias and stuff. And then your little code. And that's the end of that one. So they're all just a teeny tiny bit different depending on which form you get. So hopefully that helps you narrow it down if you're in the market for a Hobonichi planner. I am super excited about using this one, even though it does have the red everywhere. I won't be really paying attention to those monthlies so much as these pages, and then it won't bother me so much. Even though like this whole month in April is red, it'll just kind of like blend into everything, whereas if the page is all navy, that red sticks out super hard. So this I would just kind of get used to, but this really stands out to me and I don't like it at all. So I'm excited about using this one. The other one's still to be determined. I might just use them for testing out here and there, or just for comparison sakes and things, but I'm really excited to dive into the Hobonichi world. I feel like I got so many Tomoe River paper planners and I didn't get the original OG, so now I did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know which size is your favorite of the Hobonichi planners. I would love to know what ones you guys like the best. And today's giveaway, I'm pulling out of the Hubman and Chub Girl advent calendar, so these are things you cannot purchase separately. I'm going to include the pouch, and also two little goodies in here. We've got the post-it notes or sticky notes, and then also the enamel pen. So somebody is going to win these goodies. You just have to check the Rafflecopter down below, enter to win. There's bonus entries, there's all the details and information. I will pick winners after Christmas, and then somebody is going to win this little goodie bag. So I hope that you guys like today's Vlogmas. I feel like certain ones get really long, and this one went on for quite a while. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me along. I'm getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, so I'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button and follow me along. And that is all I've got for you guys today. Have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow.